Good day, Trifocus team. My name is Geraldine and today I'll be completing my practical fitness video for my gym instructor certification. Today I've got Jan Andre joining me, he's my fiance, and we're doing the workout at home due to the fact that the gyms are closed. So we'll be starting off with the warm-up. The warm-up is the most important component of the workout. It helps prepare your body for the workout ahead, and it also helps to warm your body up and get the blood flowing through your body. Okay, so we'll be starting off with the warm-up today. The warm-up today will be 60 seconds of running on the spot. So you're just going to run on the spot for 60 seconds. Then we're going to go into 60 seconds of high knees, which is just running and lifting your knees up. Then we're going to be doing 60 seconds of arm swings. So arm swings are just going to be going like this, just to warm up those shoulders for the workout. And then we're also going to be doing 60 seconds of jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are just basic. Bring your arms up as soon as your legs are out. And when your arms come down, your legs go back together. Then we're going to be doing shoulder rolls. So shoulder rolls, we're going to be doing 30 seconds forward shoulder rolls, just to warm up those shoulders. And 30 seconds of backward shoulder rolls. Okay, so you can start off with the warm-up. So you're going to be starting off with the running on one spot.
Okay. Ready?
Yes, you can go. Nice, 30 seconds left. Okay, perfect. You can go over to the high knees for me. You can do it a bit slow just to control the movement better. There you go. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left. Take a break and go on. Okay, 5 more seconds. Let's go. Okay. Next you're going to be doing the arm swings, which is just forward rotation of your arms, just to warm up your shoulders. Perfect, so you're going to be doing 60 seconds of that as well. You can do a couple for me backwards as well if you'd like to, just to warm up the backwards. The reason why we're doing a dynamic warm-up is because we do not have the equipment to do a equipment-based warm-up. So dynamic warm-up is now including the stretches. You can look up for me and look forward. Thank you. Is everything okay? Is your shoulders sore?
Yeah, tired.
Okay, there we go. You can do 60 seconds of jumping jacks for me. You can do it slow and controlled. You don't have to go fast. Just a warm up, just to get your heart rate going a bit. Okay, 30 seconds left. You can just come to forward for me. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so next you're going to be doing the forward rolls and the backward rolls of your shoulder. So it's literally just rolling movements in your shoulder. You just got to do 30 seconds for each. There we go. Okay, you can switch over to the backwards. Try not to close your chest, just roll your shoulders. Perfect. Finished? Okay, so today we'll be starting off with the squat. So during the squat, you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to have your arms out in front of you, your face facing forward, which means your eyes are facing forward. You're going to go down, you're going to break 90, you're going to come back up. So let me just do one from the side. Down and back up. Okay. Make sure your core is engaged during this movement just to keep your shoulders up. And chest out. Perfect. Thank you so much. Your form looks great. Perfect. So the next workout we're going to be performing, or movement we're going to be performing, is going to be your push-up. So during your push-up, you're going to start off in a plank position. So you're going to have your shoulders, or your arm shoulder width apart. So you're going to go into your toes. You're going to go all the way down, touch your chest, and come back up. Okay, you can do 10 repetitions with these. Perfect. Engage that core to keep your back nice and straight. Keep your elbows tucked into your body when you go down. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much. So the next movement we're going to be performing today is going to be the elbow plank. So the elbow plank, you're also going to start off on your knees. You're going to put your elbows in front of you, hands flat down in front of you, go into your toes and keep your body nice and straight. You're only going to be performing 30 seconds of this, and you're going to have to engage your core to make sure that your back doesn't slouch. We don't want to see your butt up in the air in a pike position. You want to have a nice straight line. We're just going to be performing 30 seconds of this, which I'll be timing for you, so wait before you start. Okay, 30 seconds, go. Perfect. Back is nice and straight. Ten more seconds. Perfect, thank you. Okay, the next movement we're going to be performing today is going to be the lunge. So to perform the lunge, you're going to start with your body nice and tall, shoulders back. You're just going to reach forward until your back leg and front leg reach a 90-degree angle. You're going to push back up from the leg in front, and you're going to come back up. So you're going to do alternating for me. You're going to do 10 on each leg. As you can see, we don't want the knee tracing over the toe, we just want it to be in line. Well done, perfect. Perfect. Our last movement for today is going to be the chin up, and once the chin up is complete, we're going to go down to our cool down and stretching session. So for the chin up, you're going to get yourself a box, you're going to climb onto it, you're going to have a reverse grip, which means that your wrists are facing outwards and your palms are facing inwards. You're going to hang straight, you're going to lift yourself up by activating your lats and come back down. So you're going to do 8 reps for me. Perfect. Okay. Hang straight. Perfect. As you can see, he's got a full extension in the elbow when he comes down. Perfect. Okay. Well done. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so for our cool down today, he's just going to perform a slow jog for about 5 minutes. So I'm just going to keep track of that for him, so you can just take a slow jog just back and forth. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to start down with the cool down, which is the cool down stretches. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a crossbody stretch. So you're just going to bring your arm up, you're going to hold it here just by your elbow, you're going to put it closer to your body. You're going to hold that there for 20 seconds. You can hold it by your elbow. Perfect. Just 20 seconds. Okay, slowly bring it back down. Do it with the other arm. Perfect. We're going to repeat this 4 times. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a neck stretch. So it's a standing neck stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on your head. You're just going to slowly bring your hand through and pull your neck slightly. Just until you feel the stretch. And you're going to hold it there for 20 seconds. Slowly move back up. Bring your arms down to your sides again, put the other arm over, and slowly pull. Okay, so in order to keep your shoulders straight, try putting your arm down to your side. Just to pull back your shoulders, to make sure that they're straight. Perfect. Okay, the next thing we're going to be doing is going to be the standing quadriceps stretch. So you're just going to grab your foot and pull it. Put your quad closer to you. Your foot. Perfect. Okay, so the harder you pull this, the harder the stretch will be. You're also going to hold it there for 20 seconds. Per leg. Are you feeling the stretch in your quads?
Yes.
Perfect. Alternating leg. Okay, so the next movement we're going to be performing today is going to be a child's pose. So for the child's pose, you're going to have the feet up behind you, you're going to sit on your heels, and you're just going to lay forward, your toes touch the ground, look up, and hold it there for 20 seconds. And look up so your chin is up. Perfect. Just to optimally feel that stretch in your shoulders. Okay, come up slowly and repeat the movement when ready. Perfect. Hi Trifocus team, my name is Geraldine and today I perform my practical video for my group instructor certification with Jan Andre being my client. Jan Andre is my fiance and we filmed this video at home due to the current lockdown state. So we started off with a dynamic warm-up. The reason why we chose dynamic warm-ups instead of equipment-based warm-ups is due to the lack of equipment that we currently have available to us. So the warm-up today was a 60 seconds run on the spot, 60 seconds of high knees, 60-second arm swings backwards and forwards, 60 seconds jumping jacks, and 30 seconds forward shoulder rolls and 30 seconds backward shoulder rolls. The warm-up is the most important component of the workout due to the fact that it helps prepare the body for the workout ahead, both mentally and physically. It also helps to gradually increase your heart rate so that there's no strain put on the heart once we start the workout. It doesn't cause any form of fatigue for the clients, it's just to help them get the blood flowing throughout their body. So the first movement we performed is the squat. During the squat, your quadriceps, hamstrings and glutes are all used. The joints that are used during the squat is your hip joint, your knee joint and your ankle joint. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint, the hinge joint is the knee joint, and the ankle is a plane or gliding joint. So the gluteus maximus and quadriceps are your agonist muscles used during the movement. Your antagonist muscles is the hip flexor. The second movement we perform today is the push-up. Muscle used to perform the push-up is the pectoral muscles, the anterior deltoids, rhomboids, biceps and triceps. Your biceps can be broken up into 3 muscle groups, which is the bicep brachii, the brachialis and the brachiradialis. The joints involved during the push-up is your elbow joint, which is a hinge joint, your shoulder, which is a ball and socket joint, and your wrist joint, which is a plane or gliding joint. The antagonist muscles used during the push-up is the back muscles, the biceps, the rear deltoids and the anterior deltoids. The agonist muscles used to perform the push-up is the pectoral major, the bicep, the tricep, the satiaris anterior and the pectoral minors. The third movement we perform today is the elbow plank. During the elbow plank, your full core is engaged as well as your lower back. So during the movement, the muscle groups that are used and engaged during the elbow plank is your rectus abdominis, your transverse abdominis, your internal and external obliques, your quadriceps and your calf muscles. The joints that are used during this movement is your shoulder and your hip girdle. The muscles involved in the front plank are the primary muscles, which is your erector spine, rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. The antagonist muscles are your erector spine and your external obliques. The agonist muscles is your lumbar erector spine and rectus abdominis. The fourth movement we perform today is going to be the lunge. During the lunge, your gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, bicep femoris, vatus medialis, your vatus intermedialis and your vatus lateralis is engaged, as well as your rectus femoris and your gastrocnemius and soleus. The joints that are used during the lunge is your hip, which is a ball and socket joint, the knee, which is a hinge joint, and the ankle, which is a plane or gliding joint. Your antagonist muscles which are used during this movement is your hamstrings, and the agonist muscles is your quadriceps. Our fifth and final movement for the day was the chin-up. During the chin-up, the joints that are used is your elbow joint, which is a hinge joint, your shoulder, which is a ball and socket joint, and your wrist joint, which is plane or gliding joint. The muscles that are used is your latissimus dorsi, the biceps, the pectoral majors, the rectus abdominis, and the triceps. So the agonist muscles is your lats and your biceps. The antagonist muscles is your pectoral majors and your triceps. So for the cool down today, my client performed a 5-minute slow jog just to gradually bring down his heart rate and prepare him for the stretches that we were going to do after the cool down. So today we performed 30-second holds on the crossbody stretch, and we did this 4 times. The standing neck stretches, we also performed 30 seconds at a time, and we also did this 4 times. The standing quadriceps stretches, we did this for 30 seconds, and we did 4 sets of that. The child's pose, we did 4 sets, and we also held it for 30 seconds.